Seat here. Close your eyes and allow yourself to shift around a little bit here. So not settling right into your seat, but kind of moving, shifting. Feeling for a seat that's ultimately as comfortable as possible. And eventually settling into that seat, tuning into stillness. Begin to deepen your breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. And taking these next few moments to really tune in to your body. And we'll focus today on our physical body. And just being as present with what we're experiencing, what we're feeling as possible. So as you encourage that breath to go a little bit deeper, to be a little bit stronger, can you also bring your attention to your physical body, just beginning to notice what's present for you today in this moment. We'll take about 5 more breaths here. Begin to deepen your breath, focusing in around the belly and the low back. So with each inhale, you feel the belly expand, the low back open up. And the exhale, you feel that hug back towards your core, towards your center. And then shifting your awareness up to your rib cage. On the inhale, feel the ribs expand outward to the left and the right. Breathing into your ribs is generally an energizing breath. And then shifting your attention and your breath up to the heart. So expanding and lifting through the chest and the upper back. And feeling that settle back towards your center with the exhale. And we'll move into 3 rounds of Viloma. So exhale, empty all the air out. Inhale the first third into the belly and low back. Pause. Second, third, fill up the rib cage. Pause. Final third, fill up the chest, upper back, all the way to full. Holding at the top. Then a long, smooth exhale, empty chest, ribs, belly, all the way to empty. So that much again. Inhale into the low belly and back. Inhale into the rib cage. Inhale, fill up the chest, upper back, all the way to full. Holding until you hit that edge of discomfort, and then exhale, empty, chest, ribs, belly. One more at your own pace here. And then coming back to your Ujjayi breath. Slowly opening your eyes. Bring the hands back behind you, feet out in front. And we'll take the right leg and hook it over top the left. So make sure your legs are out far enough and your hands are back far enough that your chest is lifted. And then at your own pace, just start to shift and move. And if there's any point you guys can't hear me, just say something so I can increase my volume. And coming back through center, start to walk that right heel in towards your glutes. Lift up through the chest, draw shoulder blades on the back. So you're opening through the heart and opening through that left hip. If you feel a deep stretch here, stay. If you don't feel much, you can walk that left foot under. Staying here or hinging from the hips, folding over the legs for 3 more breaths. Relax through the jaw. Continue to tune in to your physical body and the breath as that guide. Inhale. If you're folded forward, rise up. Uncross the legs. And we'll simply switch sides. Left ankle hooks over the right thigh. And set yourself up for a little bit of space and begin to move through this leg. Coming back through neutral. Walk the heel in until you start to feel that stretch. Draw shoulder blades back, lift up to the heart. Keep the foot flexed. Direct your breath into sensation. If you feel a stretch, stay. If you don't feel much, you can get this double pigeon action, maybe even hinging forward. Keep that breath strong. If you're folded forward, inhale, walk your legs back up. And then shake them out. Roll down onto your back with your fabulous roll nearby. Let's do a little windshield wiper legs here before we jump into the core. So walk your feet about mat width apart. On your exhale, lower the knees over to one side. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, over to the other side. So just continuing that movement through the hips and low back, loosening up those joints. And coming back through center. Make sure your roll is reachable, but you don't need it quite yet. Pick up the feet, bend your knees, stack them over your hips. Interlacing the hands behind your head. Take a huge breath. Wash it through the back body. On exhale, lift head and shoulders. And then relax your head into your hands. Take a deep breath, spread it into the low back. Hold full, press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone up, so there's those two actions. Exhale, elbows towards left thigh. Reach right leg forward 45 degrees. Draw navel down towards spine. Inhale, bend both knees, come back through center. Hold full. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh. Reach strongly through that left foot. Draw low belly down. Inhale, bend both knees, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards left thigh. Reach strongly through the right foot. Draw navel down. Inhale to center. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh. Reach strongly through that left foot. Pull belly down. Tuck a little more. Inhale through center. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards left leg. Press through that right foot. Pull low belly down. Tuck a little more. Inhale to center. Hold full. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh. Reach through the left foot. Pull belly down. Tuck a little more. Inhale back to center, take an extra breath. Moving into Death Star. Take a huge breath in. Hold that breath, press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards left thigh. Reach right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Pull low belly down. Inhale. Place the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Use your hand to do that. Press foot into thigh, thigh back into foot. Exhale, lift the torso higher. Lift that right leg higher. Pull the belly down. Inhale, bend both knees, come back to center. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards right leg. Reach straight up through that left foot. Draw belly down. Inhale, bring right foot to the inner thigh. Press. Exhale. Reach legs higher, reach torso higher, pull belly down. Back through center, hold the breath, press mid back in the mat, curl tailbone, exhale, elbows towards left thigh, press up through that right foot, draw navel down. Inhale, left foot to inner right thigh, press. Exhale, torso higher, right leg higher, pull belly down. Back to center, hold full. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards that right leg. Press up through the left foot, pull belly down. Inhale, press right foot to inner left thigh. Exhale, reach torso higher. Reach legs higher, pull navel down. And inhale, release. Let's do that taffy stretch. So reach your arms overhead, extend the legs to the front of the room, and just pull yourself apart. If you're lucky, inducing a yawn or two here, just reaching and opening up. Exhale, release your arms to your sides. Grab hold of that fancy roll. Place it in between your thighs. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Knees can always be bent here, especially if you feel this pulling on your hamstrings or low back. And then spread through the toes so there's activation all the way through the legs. Interlace hands behind your head, moving into gate opener. Take a deep breath in. Hold that breath, press mid-back into mat, curl tailbone up, squeeze your prop. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Squeeze a little more, pull belly down. Inhale, left hand to your prop, straddle the legs, yes. On exhale, tuck tailbone, reach out as strong as you can through inner thighs, pull belly down. Inhale, legs back together, lower head and shoulders. Press mid-back into mat. Curl tailbone. Squeeze your prop. Exhale, head and shoulders lift. Squeeze a little more, pull belly down. Inhale, right hand to prop, straddle. Exhale, tuck tailbone, reach out through thighs, pull belly down. Inhale, legs back together, lower head and shoulders. Just one more round here, hold full. Press mid-back into mat. Curl tailbone, squeeze. Exhale, head and shoulder blades lift. Squeeze a little more, pull belly down. Inhale, left hand to prop, straddle. Exhale, curl tailbone, reach out through thighs, pull belly down. Inhale, legs back together, lower head and shoulders. Hold full, press mid-back into mat. Curl tailbone, squeeze. Exhale, head and shoulders lift. Squeeze a little more, pull belly down. Inhale, right hand to prop, straddle. Exhale, curl tailbone, reach out through thighs, pull belly down. Inhale, legs back together and release. Set your prop aside. Moving into bridge pose, so knees stacked directly over heels, feet about hip width apart. On your inhale, peel your spine up and away from the mat, lifting into bridge. Keep your arms passive by your sides here. Really focus on this expansion through the front body. So close your eyes and then feel for that engagement in the back body, supporting you, holding you up. And turning your awareness to the frontal plane of your body. Breathe in a way that is expansive into the belly. Just like that Viloma breath expanding into the rib cage. And all the way up into the heart. Five more breaths here. With this last inhale, can the hips lift a little bit higher? And then exhale, tuck tailbone, slowly lower your spine back down to the earth. Release the back body by maybe hugging the knees into the chest or pressing thighs away. Roll over onto your side and make your way up to a seat on your mat. Come all the way forward. Setting up for a basic dolphin to start. So forearms come down to the mat. Y'all know what's going on here. You don't even need me. So, welcome to clasp your hands for additional support or keep the forearms parallel. Let the head hang heavy. Lift up in between the shoulders, curl the toes under, dolphin. Connect into your breath. So, we just focused so intensely on the front plane of the body. Now expand your awareness into the back plane. So you're really lifting through the sit bones, opening up in between the shoulder blades with your breath, letting that breath expand all the way into the kidneys, mid-spine. Perhaps even reaching through the neck with that inhale, relaxing with the head through the exhale. And as we stay here a little bit longer, perhaps the heels start to ease closer to the ground, feeling that increased stretch in the hamstrings and the calves. Tiptoe the toes in a little bit closer to your elbows. Inhale to extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. Keep rooting down through the forearms, equal weight between both arms, lifting up to those left toes. Exhale, lower the left leg down. Inhale, slowly float the right leg up. Yeah, awesome, Lisa. Keep spreading through the toes. Reach that leg long so your leg becomes an extension of the spine. Exhale, lower the right foot. 2 more breaths in your dolphin. And exhale, ease your knees down to the mat. Child's pose, puppy, or embryo. Just giving your body a moment to rest. To feel the support of the earth here holding you. Inhale, ease your way up to hands and knees. If it feels good, you can take a few rounds of cat-cow or hip circles. But over the next 3 to 5 breaths, make your way back to your first downward facing dog. Well, take your time. Now that it's a little bit quieter in here, can you hear and feel your breath a little clearer? Maybe shaking the head a little yes and no. From downward facing dog, take a deep breath in. Exhale to empty yourself out, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, extending the spine. Exhale, fold it in. Awesome breathing. Inhale, halfway lift, that monkey pose. Exhale, fold it in. Once more, reach back to the sit bones. Lengthen out the spine. Exhale, fold it maybe a little bit deeper in. Bend the knees softly. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Arms sweep overhead. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Flowing here. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, step left foot back, lunge. Lift and open with the torso. We'll stay here for an extra breath. Listen to your body. So if it feels better to have the knee lifted, go for it. If it feels better to have the knee down, do that. Your exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Your choice, directly to down dog or flow through that vinyasa, your chaturanga, into the heart opener. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Inhale, step left foot forward, lunge or low lunge, lift and open. You guys, I fell down some stairs this week, so I'm not putting my knee down. It was an awesome sight. Lift up through the heart, connect into your breath. Exhale, hands to mat, forward folds. Inhale, rise all the way up, reaching tall. Maybe a little back bend here. Exhale, hands to heart, center. It's called listening to your body, not putting more bruises on your knees. Inhale, re-extend the arms. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, step right foot back, lunge. Keep that inhale going, lift and open. On your exhale, hands lower to the mat, step back, plank. Flow through your vinyasa. All the way back to down dog. Inhale, right foot comes forward, lunge or low lunge. Keep that inhale going as you open. Exhale, hands to the earth, forward fold. Drawing in through the belly, rise up, reaching tall. Exhale, hands to heart center, beautiful. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lunge, step that left foot back, open up through the torso. Strong through the legs, exhale, hands to mat, plank. Move through your vinyasa, either directly to down dog, or through your heart opener, back to down dog. Inhale, step left foot forward, lunge. Keep the inhale going, open it up. Exhale, hands to mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reaching tall. Exhale, hands to heart, center. One more here, inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, right foot back, lunge. Open it up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Plank. Moving with your breath. All the way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, lunge. Open up. Exhale, hands to mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes. Tune into feeling. So if you have some soreness or some tightness in your body, direct your breath into that area. Maybe even place a hand there for a little more awareness. And choose to honor that area. Do what you need to make a little more peace with that spot in your body. Inhale to float your arms back up to the sky. Exhale, sit back, chair pose. And keep your eyes closed if you can here, if you're willing. Notice those little shifts. So notice how even though you're balanced, you're constantly shifting. Maybe sit a little bit deeper. Yes, awesome, David. Lift up through the heart. Exhale, forward folds. The knees can stay bent, especially if your low back is sensitive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold it back in. We're going to hang out here for a few breaths. So come into your ragdoll position, interlacing hands in opposite elbow, and allowing the weight of your arms to traction out the spine. Maybe turning the head yes and no. Release through the arms. Inhale, halfway lift, spinal extension. A basic B series. Set the hands down. On exhale, step or hop your way back, plank to chaturanga. You're welcome to go directly to down dog or flow from chaturanga into up dog or cobra. Nice, Joanne. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly float that left leg up to the sky. And reach the toes long. Find that extension of your spine once again by rooting down and reaching. Exhale, hug left knee into chest. Set your foot down softly. Warrior one or crescent lunge if this bothers your joints. So take that entire inhale to rise up. Hips squaring to the front of your mat. We'll hang out here for a few breaths. I've always loved that warrior is such a vulnerable pose, right? Like it's strong, but you're completely exposed. So breathing in to that. Exhale, lower hands to the mat. Step back to plank pose. Your choice, vinyasa or directly to down dog. Exhale all the way back to down dog. Inhale, right leg floats up to the sky. Stay here with your exhale. Hone in on sensation, really pressing the ground away, reaching that right leg long. Nice, Kathy. Keep that breath flowing, supporting yourself. One more inhale. Exhale, hug that right knee into your chest. Warrior one or crescent lunge. Set the right foot down, rise up. Heart open, arms expansive. Breathe into the space here. Take one more inhale here. I always want to know what conversations you two are having in the corner. On your exhale, lower your hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Your choice, down dog or vinyasa. Move with your breath. Take a deep breath in down dog. Exhale out the mouth. Again, like that, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise up to the tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift that spinal extension. Exhale, fold it back in. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms reach overhead. Maybe a little back bend here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair. Reach the arms back behind you, either spreading through the fingers or clasping hands. Lifting through the heart here. So really feel for that space in the chest. Yeah. Maybe sit a little bit deeper just to feel it. If you have the clasp, keep it. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. If you don't have the clasp, let your arms rest by your sides. Wherever you are, turn your head a little bit, yes and no, releasing through the neck and jaw. Lower the clasp, release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, extending the spine. Exhale, root your hands to the mat, step or float your way back. Come all the way down to your belly. Oh, it's kind of cold. Okay, come all the way down to the belly. We'll start with a low cobra, so hands next to your chest. On inhale, peel the chest and head up off the mat. Hands are resting on the ground, so not lifting you quite yet. If you want to do it like Katie Schiffkin's Spider-Man hands, you can inch the hands further out, come up onto the tips of the fingers. Lift up more through the chest here, hug shoulder blades onto the back. Moving into Salabhasana, float the hands up, reach the arms back behind you, lift up to the legs. Shoulder blades hug spine, keep reaching through the toes. Awesome. Feel the belly expand with the inhale. Feel that connection to your back body with the exhale. Exhale, release, lowering down. Hands next to your chest. Tuck the toes under, either pressing up through all fours or reverse that chaturanga. Go straight up to plank, all the way back to downward facing dog. Awesome, Nat. Take a deep breath in down dog. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, slowly extend that left leg up to the sky. Bend the left knee, open up through the hip. Inhale, re-extend the left leg. Exhale, step left foot forward. Keep your hands on the ground. So inch that right foot back a little bit so that you're stacked left knee directly over the heel. 90-degree angle-ish. And then that back heel, so the right heel is pressing back. So you feel that stretch potentially from the core down along the quadricep. Breathing there. You're welcome to bring this right knee down if you need a little more support. Keep the right hand on the ground or a prop opening into your twist, and our left arm lifts and extends to the sky. Spread here from fingertips to fingertips. Exhale, navel hugs to spine, so you've got the inhale as expansive, the exhale as supportive. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Standing splits, so shift the weight into your left foot. Inhale, rock forward, extending the right leg up to the sky. Spreading through toes, reach up as you root down. Option to stay here or bend that right knee. Reach up with the left hand, find the foot. Keep reaching that right knee higher to the ceiling. So you're opening through the quad. Yeah, that's it. Inhale, release. Exhale, set the right foot down at the back of your mat. Crescent lunge. Rise all the way up. Exhale, bend the elbows, start to lift through the chest. This is crunchy on your low back. Bring your hands to your hips. Use that as support by pressing the hands down and then lifting up through the chest so you create more space. Soften through the jaw. Inhale, float the arms back up to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands all the way down to the mat. Step back to plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, come all the way down to your belly. This time, hands back behind you. If it's accessible, interlace the hands at the base of your spine, coming into this version of Salabhasana. Inhale, peel the chest, head, arms and legs up. Spreading through the toes, press back through the soles of the feet. Take one more inhale, maybe lift a little bit higher. Exhale, lower back down. Hands next to chest. Tuck toes under, either moving up through hands and knees or that reverse chaturanga. We'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Awesome. Inhale, right leg extends up to the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee, open up through the hip. Inhale, re-extend that right leg. Exhale, step right foot forward. Stay low in your lunge. Inch that left heel back. press the hips towards the mat. Breathe into that stretch. Back knee can come down for support. Moving into your spinal twist. Left hand stays rooted. Inhale, right arm opens up to the sky. Yeah. Spread here from fingertips to fingertips. Opening through the heart so you've got that expansion. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Standing splits, shift the weight into your right foot. Inhale, pick up that left leg, extend it up to the sky. Folding the torso over the right leg, and then really root down through the right foot to reach up through the left leg. This may be where you stay, or bend that left knee, reach up through the right hand, grab hold of the foot. Keep extending that left knee to the sky. Yeah, awesome. You can always take a basic forward fold as an option here. Release the foot if you have it. Inhale, re-extend the left leg, set the left foot down at the back of your mat, crescent lunge. Inhale, rise all the way up. Once again, you have that option to set through the spine by pressing down through the hips, lifting through the heart. As you're ready here, bend the elbows, start to lift even more through the front body. Taking some of the pressure out of the shoulders, creating some space in the front body. Inhale, re-extend the arms. Exhale, lower your hands to the mat. Step back to plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, come all the way down to your belly. Boat or salabhasana with shoulder shrugs. So bring your arms out in goalposts, cactus arms. Inhale, peel the chest, head, arms, and legs up. On exhale, hug shoulders, shoulder blades, elbows towards spine, drag it down. Yeah, inhale into the back of the heart. Exhale, hug shoulders, shoulder blades, elbows towards spine, pull down. One more, inhale into the back of the heart. Exhale, hug shoulders, shoulder blades, elbows towards spine, pull down. Inhale, spread across the back body. Exhale, release. Hands next to your chest. Exhale, make your way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, float that left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step left foot through, warrior two. So back heel roots, rising with the inhale. Let's take a moment, set yourself up here. Let's take an archer warrior two. So extend that left arm up to the sky. Bend the left elbow. Bring the right hand to the elbow to start. Stay here or wrap that right arm behind the back, clasping hands or grabbing clothing. Breathe into the chest. Exhale, soften through the shoulders. If you like your arms like this, we're coming into a reverse warrior. So you can keep your arms like this or unwind the arms, extend the left arm towards the back of the room, open even more to this left side body. So it's a more traditional variation of a reverse warrior. Breathing into this left side body. For the last few breaths here, if you'd like a neck stretch, extend that left arm forward. Yeah, nice, Jen. Relax your head towards that right shoulder. Reach through the left hand, rise up through warrior two, all the way into an extended warrior with a heart opener. So left forearm comes to left thigh. Right arm reaches straight up to the sky, opening through the chest. Spread here from fingertips to fingertips. If you want to go deeper, left hand can come down towards the ground or a prop. Maybe even coming into that bind. Clasping underneath the left thigh. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Still opening through that right shoulder. Head to ankle prep. Unwind the arms. Keep your legs as they are. Walk the right hand to the back of your mat. Press the left hand to the center of the left thigh, or the inside of that left thigh. Press the thigh forward and away. Breathe into this left side body, into that left hip. Inhale, release. Walk your hands to the top of your mat, moving into an upright pigeon. So left leg walks over to the right side of the mat. So we're coming into the heart opener variation for a few breaths. If you'd like, you can place that roll or a block under that left hip so you can lift up. You can also keep the hands on the ground, but the goal is to lift through the chest. So if your hands are on the ground, draw the shoulder blades back, lift through the heart. Maybe lifting up through the arms. If you want to take it a step deeper, you can bend the right knee. Reach back. Find the foot with one or both hands. Lift through the chest. Yeah, awesome. 3 more breaths. Exhale. Move into that relaxing, stretching version, folding over the left leg. 5 breaths here. Stay present, stay with sensation. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, ease your way back up. Take your time to make your way back to down dog. So you can take a cat-cow, you can flow through a vinyasa. Don't throw through a vinyasa. That would not be good. Eventually making your way back to down dog. And just notice the difference between your 2 sides here. Pressing into the earth with your hands. Inhale to extend the right leg up to the sky. 1 breath here to lengthen it out. Exhale without momentum, step the right foot forward. Warrior 2, rise up with the inhale. Take a moment, set yourself up here, coming deep into the lunge. Filling up your body with that breath. Moving into Archer Warrior 2, extend the right arm up to the sky. Bend that right elbow. Bring the left hand onto the elbow. Help coax the hand further down the back. Yes. Stay here. or take that left arm, wrap it behind. Come into the full expression of the pose. Perhaps closing your eyes here. Fill up the chest and the shoulders with breath. And then feel for where you can relax with the exhale. Reverse warrior, so you can keep your arms as they are, or come into that traditional version, extending the arms up, starting to reach that right arm back, leaning towards the left leg. Move the breath into this right side of your torso, all the way up to the armpit. For the last few breaths, if you'd like a neck stretch, reach that right arm forward. Allow the head to hang towards the left shoulder. Using the breath as a massage tool to unwind some of the tension around the neck and shoulder. Extended warrior with a heart opener. Reach the right arm forward. Bring the forearm down. Left hand reaches straight up to the sky, opening up through the chest. Breathing into the space that this pose creates. Option to go deeper, bringing the right hand to the ground or a prop. If you'd like, for the last few moments here, you can come into that bind, clasping the hands behind the right leg, still opening to that left side of the chest. Head to ankle prep, unwind the arms. Place the left hand at the back of the mat to the inside diagonal of that left foot. Right hand comes to the inside of the right thigh. Bend deeper into the right knee. Start to press the right leg away from the body, leaning the torso towards the back of your mat. Breathe into that space you've created. 2 more breaths. Release the right hand. Inhale, walk your hands to the top of the mat. Pigeon with a heart opener. So right foot eases its way over to the left, adding that prop under your hips if you'd like. And then start lifting through the chest here. So engaging through the thighs to support you. And this can be where you stay, maybe floating up through the arms, maybe bending through the back knee. Coming into a deeper heart opener. Weaving the breath through the chest and belly. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Exhale, release. Move into that deeper pigeon. Perhaps folding over the leg, maybe bringing the forearms or the torso down. 5 breaths here. Deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, ease your way back up. Remove any props. Shift over onto the right hip. Wrap the left leg around. And come all the way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. If it feels okay, shift into that happy baby pose, grabbing hold of the big toes or the outer edges of your feet. You can move a little here, side to side, forward and back. And from here, transition into any final pose or movement of choice. Could be an inversion, maybe a final spinal twist, perhaps a shoulder stand or a bridge pose, whatever else your body is craving or asking for. If your body's like, I'm ready for Shavasana, you're welcome to shift directly into that. And as you do feel ready, setting yourself up for your version of Shavasana, adding clothing or props to make yourself more comfortable. And then ultimately, just surrendering here. Allowing the earth to hold you. Simply letting go. Surrendering for these last few minutes of class. Start to deepen your breath. And slowly ease your way over to one side. With eyes still closed, press your way up to a seat on your mat. Inhale to float the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just take a moment to thank yourself, your body. Namaste.